All right, folks, I'm back, and we'll see if I continue to stay back. I don't know. It's been at least a couple of years since I've been here, but I am Ben, the bearded coffee blogger, and I just got a new coffee in the mail today that I'm super excited about, and I wanted to do a tasting with you guys. And I've just been looking for the right opportunity to hop back on and churn out a YouTube video. And a bunch of you have subscribed since I last shot a video, which again has been, I think, over 2 years ago. And my passion for coffee has not waned at all. I don't know. Maybe I just got sick of making videos, or maybe I was too busy. I don't really know. But I'm back, and we'll see if this can be a habit. I'm in a new little office setup here I got at the house, still working on that. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick coffee tasting and just see what's in the cup. So what I have for you tonight, because it's about 10 p.m. where I am, and I'm drinking coffee, and I'm old. The beard's a little grayer, the hair's a little longer, and I don't know why I'm drinking coffee at 10 p.m. But coffee's a wonderful gift from God, so why not drink it anytime that you can? So here's what's been going on for at least 2 years or so. I've been using a coffee subscription service called Cafe Box, and I really love it. That's their little thing, and it's what it is it's a monthly coffee subscription. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4 bags or whatever. But it's all Nordic roasters, and I tend to like lighter roasted Nordic style coffees. I love them, and so Cafe Box has just introduced me to a ton of coffees that I would not have otherwise tried. And so it's been rad. And you can see they send you a little card for every single coffee, and it's got all this information on side. And they actually do at times feature Tim Windelboe coffee, which is what we're snacking on tonight. But lately, they've just been sending a whole lot of natural coffees. And there's nothing wrong with natural coffees, but they're just not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of coffee, so to speak. I love washed coffees. I don't mind a semi-washed or a honey process every now and again. But naturals, don't really get into them. And lately there's just been a lot of them. So I was like, you know what? I'm spending this money every month. I love Cafe Box. I kind of don't want to leave them, but I want to try something different because I'd rather spend my money on washed coffees. And Tim Windelboe, who's one of the pioneers in the Nordic style, I think feels the same way I do. He likes washed coffee. So I was like, man, I'm going to sign up for a subscription service with Tim for a while. And still Nordic style, still coming straight from Oslo, Norway. Still coffee that I don't normally see here around in the Nashville area, which is where I am. But I think it's gonna be more pleasing to me. So with no further ado, let's jump into the tasting. This is Finca Tamana, which I believe is actually a farm that Tim owns. I'm almost certain that's true. But it's Finca Tamana. This is a Bourbon coffee produced by Elias Roa. And it's El Pital, Huila, Colombia, washed process. And this is June, July 2021 harvest. Just came in the mail today for me. And they give some flavor notes, which I will try not to let color my opinion. We'll go back to them at the end. But I just brewed up a little cup of this stuff. And I typically play around with a lot of different brewing methods, that sort of thing, but I typically do a V60, and I am a big fan of the 16-to-1 ratio. Typically, I know some people go 17-to-1, 16.5-to-1. 16-to-1 for me is where I like it, and I'm hoping I didn't over extract this because my brew time was a little longer than normal, so I might need to adjust my grind just a little bit. But let's just see what we're thinking. First off, just in the bag, the smell of this is amazing. Let's get a bean smell, bean aroma here. I mean, oh my gosh. Just phenomenal sweet candy goodness. Oh, I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing. It smells like the best cup of coffee you've ever had in the bag. On the aroma for the brewed cup here, let's see if I can swirl this around. I may have filled my cup a little too full. But let's see what we smell here. Still really hot. Hold up. Let me get another mug. I overfilled this other guy, and I want to be able to sling it around a little bit more and aerate it so I can really smell it. Yeah, that's better. So I definitely get that candied nuttiness. That's like my favorite aroma note ever. But that candied nuttiness is very, to me, reminiscent of, you know, Latin American washed coffees. Really nice. Yeah, so to me, like German roasted pecans, sort of that candied nuttiness, that's what I mean by that. I'm getting a little bit of red fruit, I think. Maybe a hint of cinnamon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting off the nose. It's definitely way more aromatic from the bean form than it is right here, right now. Wow. Okay, yeah, so that's really nice. I think the thing that initially hits me is just how much kind of red fruit and kind of like red hard fruit candy kind of initially hits me. It's more that brightness, not like acidity brightness necessarily, but like sweet kind of red candied brightness. It's more enveloping than a lot of other coffees that are similar to this. Like it's really nice, really forward and prominent. I'm getting kind of in the body, like so, like there's definitely some bright acidity there. I feel like it's tamed though; it's not too much. And then kind of in the middle, kind of the body flavored notes, I'm getting, I think, kind of like a little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of almost like molasses sorts of flavors that are there. So it's kind of like red fruit, candied red fruit that kind of moves then into like sort of molasses, brown sugar, and then you know at the top that initially hits you is a little bit of that acidity. Um, probably, probably, probably to my palate, it's lemon maybe. Is this so kind of acidic lemon, red candied fruit, red hard candy, then kind of like brown sugar molasses. That's like boom, 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 1, 2, 3, kind of stacked in layers. I love this coffee. I'm gonna again. My extraction time was it was like 4 minutes, which is a little long for V60. I may take my grind one step coarser and see if that sweetens it up even more. But this is really good. I don't feel like it's really too over. I don't know if it is over extracted at all. Maybe it is a smidge bit. So we'll tweak that as the bag goes by. But this is phenomenal coffee. And again, so they say red fruits, black tea, and floral. Yep, I get the black tea now that they say that. The florality to me is a little bit more citrusy, I think. But I could be off. I don't know. Really good coffee. Really excited about this subscription service. I'm getting 2 bags a month, so you'll probably get a review of both coffees each month, and it's just roaster's choice. So it's whatever the folks over at Tim Windelboe Coffee decide to send me. I don't know what I'm getting, but I think their flavor profile, what they like, is similar to what I like. So anyway, here's what I'd love for you to do in the comments is tell me what's your favorite coffee that you've had recently. Like what are you loving in the black coffee world? And we'll see if we can make these a regular thing. Hopefully I'll be back with videos fairly often here on the Bearded Coffee Blogger channel. Also, I think before I was promoting an Instagram account that was Bearded Coffee Blogger. That's still open. I don't really use it. I don't like having multiple Instagram accounts. So you can find me at Big Zip. Instagram.com/Big Zip. It's BIGGZIPP. That's my regular account. And it's not just coffee stuff. There's coffee stuff there. It's also sneakers because I'm into those. And it'll be pictures of family and my dog and who, lawn care. Who knows what else because I'm into a lot of things. But I'd love for you to come follow over there if you want to and connect. Feel free to DM me. But I'm Ben, the Bearded Coffee Blogger here in Nashville, Tennessee. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you later. Peace out.